What's up, gamers? I'm TwinSecond, and today I dropped into OG Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 1 20 times. This was very painful as for the first half of this video there was no bots, so I die a lot. Anyways, credits to Luke the Notable, and let's get into game number 1. Game 1, I knew I had to go to the same place I did last year. Crates, my absolute favorite landmark of all time. A couple minutes into the match I found a grenade, which has the old design and you can't hold it back before throwing anymore, which is cool. And then immediately after that, I was testing out the grenades, and then I found the original SMG, which I've actually never used. Crates gave me good enough loot, and I was just admiring that sky real quick, and I had 2 pumps, because the double pump is back, and I wanted to try it out. Yeah, that didn't end up too well for me. Yo, what is bro's username? Game 2, hopefully it goes better. I found an OG John Wick on Spawn Island. This game I decided to drop into Greasy Grove. I had mediocre loot at best, and I got killed by... Okay, what is his username? Game 3, I dropped into Moisty Meyer for the first time since 2018. Wait, look at this. Oh, here we go. 27 uncommon tactical shotguns behind this tree. Moisty is also where I got my first kill of Chapter 1 Season 1 OG. Like, not originally, but here. I didn't play Season 1. But this game ended with me getting double pumped. My original goal here was to drop at Pleasant Park, but there were so many people that I just had to drop on this little mountain. When all you have is a rocket launcher, there's not a lot you can do. Yeah, I really need something other than explosives. Game 6 was going to be a drop into Dusty Depot, but I decided that it was way too hot of a drop, and I just dropped in this little hut instead, which is the same thing that happened in the other game at Pleasant Park, because it was just super sweaty on that first day of OG. Also, something really cool that they didn't do last year is a lot of the OG models are back, which is just, it felt like a no-brainer last year, but I mean, as long as they did it now, I guess. I don't know. Later on at Lou Lake, there was somebody in this building, and I thought they were going to kill me for sure, but I was able to kill them, so I just, had to emote on them. Yeah, I got what I deserved. Game 7, I dropped into Anarchy Acres, but like every other location on this entire map, it was busy. I did not make it. I just realized this is kind of making me sound like I hate OG, which is like the opposite. I think that's really fun, and I was a little bit skeptical about it being a permanent mode, but I think it's going to be pretty good because the seasons aren't 1 month or 2 months. I think that actually makes it a bit better. As Moist Critical once said, "Oh, somebody called my mom." There were more people in Wailing. I didn't want to die, so I went to Lonely, but then I did the opposite. Game 9, I dropped into Tomato Town because I hadn't been there yet, and this was before the Tomato Head spins. Apparently it does now. I haven't played, but I heard that he spins. Those first day lobbies were really sweaty. Game 10 got wiped out of existence, but in my notes it says I fell off of a tree. Now we're in the last 10 games, which were played the next week after bots and skill-based matchmaking were added, and I had already gotten a win. I dropped into Flush Factory on a revolver, and I just got kill after kill after kill. Yeah, never mind, I died. I feel like I just got aimbotted. I'm gonna make a promise right now. It's far away, but when Season 9 comes back, Mega Mall 100 times. It's happening. For sure. That's the only video for now that I'm gonna confirm because I might change my mind on some other ones, but that one for sure I know that I want to go there. But then again, Season 9 is gonna be in like 2026, so I have a good amount of time to wait. A lot of these games were me getting kills where I absolutely should have died. Oh, not here though. Look at that revolver shot. I actually stayed in Greasy Grove for a good amount of the match, and I probably would have won this game if I didn't get sniped. Yeah, this death is kind of my fault. Game 15, I dropped into the racetrack, which actually, I never really went here before it was the desert racetrack, so it was cool to see it. It was nice, there was nobody else, but I didn't really get good enough loot, so I went into retail. I then proceeded to leave retail with the exact same loot that I had before, but as I left Salty Springs, I had severely upgraded my loadout. I then found a supply drop that gave me even better loot. And now it's the top 4 and I'm hiding in a little hut. Yeah, that'll show the people who are all the way in Tomato Town. When I heard the other 2 guys fighting, I came out to try to third party and kill both of them. I saw one guy standing still and I didn't snipe at him since he ran away. But when I saw the other guy standing still, I was able to land a snipe on him and turn it into a 1v1. I'm pretty convinced that this was a bot. This was my first solo win in OG, but bots should not be an OG. Seriously, the first day might have been sweaty, but it was pretty fun when there were no bots and you had 99 real people to play against. Like, me killing this guy does not feel rewarding at all because he didn't put up any of a fight. I feel like I'd rather earn a death than be given a win. There will be people who are like, oh, but the bots are like how people used to be. I played back then. I didn't even play that bad. But the good thing is Epic has seen people complaining, so I'm hoping that they see that and they think that it's the time to change it. But it's also Epic, so you never know. Because the only way to win is to die to sweats like this guy. Anyway, all of a sudden it's game 19 and I'm dropping into Dusty Depot. I was fighting a guy in one of the depots and I decided to place a trap which I thought was going to get me killed, but it ended up killing him. I actually ended up being the victor of Dusty Depot with 6 kills. but then I died by not paying attention. And here we are in game 20. I enjoyed this video even though I died a lot. It's fun to be back on the chapter 1 map, and this time permanently. Also, before this match I bought the paper plane glider and the buckle up emote because they were 200 V-Bucks in a locker bundle that I had most of. I dropped right back into crates at my favorite drop spot and got a blue AR and some bandages. The difference from game 1 though is that I had company, but it was just bots. I left early because I wanted to go see other places in my last game of the video. I also took this opportunity to try out that new emote that I bought. I then went to Retail Row and immediately smelled fear and despair. It was coming from me. Wait, actually no, it was coming from this guy. Well, that was the 20 drops into Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 1. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you are going to stick around for my upcoming 120 drops into Chapter 6 and Chapter 1 OG, because now both of those exist. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.